Welcome back everyone and welcome to my channel. Good to talk to you once again, and today I'm on the test server and I'm thinking guys to share with you personal opinion about new badass regular Tech 3 cruiser, not the Worcester, the Petropavlovsk. Before I'm gonna do that, the reason I put in the Worcester, I'm just talking about their AA. Their AA, what's a special about Worcester versus Des Moines, it's actually her long range fire range up to 6.9. I'm talking about long range AA guns, and AA guns are pretty damn nifty. If you press over here the continuous damage, you can definitely see between 4 kilometers and 6.9, that is your long range, and there it's 137 continuous DPM, and hit proper it's 90%. So between 4 and 6.9, that it's 137 continuous DPM. Her main strength is of course the mid-range, which is from 2 to 4 kilometers. Over there you have 434. If you pay attention, the biggest, actually I did not know it's such a big damn difference between Des Moines and Worcester, but let's go to and talk about Worcester and also Petropavlovsk. You see guys, if you pay attention over here in the continuous DPM, it's only 5.8 in long range Des Moines. Over here guys, her biggest strength it's the medium range AA, and which is from 2.0 all the way to 4.0, which basically you have to someone strike or just fly up above you to reach that nifty medium range AA. Pay attention, 5.8, it's a very mediocre. Most of Germans battle cruisers like Hindenburg, Rune, you name it, has 6.0 in, and also some Germans battleships has also 6.0 in AA aura. The Des Moines and heavy cruisers 5.8, it's very lacklusting. I'm talking about her long range from 4 all the way to only 5.8. But guys, even though it's actually, if you pay attention to the Des Moines, it only has 105 DPM of her long range. If we are talking about we are going to the Petropavlovsk. I'm testing this ship. I just want to see if fits my play style, and we are talking about completely the AA. The AA range is 6.6. The Alexander Nevsky has 6.9. Really continuous nice DPM, it's 196. This long range from 4 kilometers all the way to 6.6, it has double the AA continuous DPM than Des Moines. So guys, Fleet Escort Des Moines, there's no such thing. It's the new bad boy in town, and there's Petropavlovsk and Alexander Nevsky. They have by far the best A, together of course with Worcester and Neptune, but also Minotaurs. So what I'm trying to say guys, it's the best AA in this game for long range. It's absolute Petropavlovsk and Alexander Nevsky, which has versus Des Moines, and also in some regards also the Worcester by far better long range DPM or continuous DPM with 196 versus Des Moines poor 105 or something. You see the point, the difference, it's massive. It's so this thing, if you pay attention, 196, that's every single second it ticks when a plane is in your AA bubble, and that is 6.6. Now I will feature this ship, and I very much like to say this is Moskva on steroids, on hybrids. What it's a Moskva? Moskva is first it's huge damn target, easy to hit. No matter, she's such a big ship, no matter where you angle, you will definitely hit her. This thing, it's absolutely a monster bow on. It's the strongest cruiser in this game by far, and it's all about her damn shall I say icebreaker Sure, you do have 25mm, but it's kind of hard from long range to hit that. If you aim over here, you're never gonna hit a damn thing, you will bounce. So even Yamato's shells have no place to hurt her bow on. Sure, sidewise, she is after all only a cruiser. What I'm trying to say, guys, and this is the proof, she is the most tankiest cruiser in the entire game. It will even beat the damn Moskva by far, and this is the proof, guys. Detailed report, and this was not 12 versus 12. If you pay attention, we were only 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, but we had one carrier, so 8 versus 8, guys. And if you pay attention to detailed reports, I tank over 2 million potential damage, and most of that damage was actually from the enemy Yamato. There's 2 enemy Yamato and also 1 enemy Petropavlos who was aiming at me. But guys, here's the proof, guys. If you pay attention to detailed report, how much damage did I actually receive? I have potential 2 million and I received 46,000. But guys, I swear there was Yamatos aiming at me and Petropavlos, most hard hitting guns of all, and also some other destroyers and stuff like that. And I honestly believe this ship has no place versus Minotaur. Most of those close to 2.1 million, it was from this player Minotaur who think they can just shoot and do any kind of damage. I believe if I can see here, where do I receive all those 46,000? Can you see it? Yeah, armor passing 26 and HE 1,000 damage. Others, yeah, he did hurt me, but I really believe it was most Torpedo who hurt me, not some of his AP. So yeah, all together, guys, not a whole lot. 26,000. I had very good match, and it is because, and the truth is, guys, this is a murder killer machine versus anything light cruiser, and of course the destroyer, thanks to the 12 kilometers radar. And of course I didn't do a whole lot of damage to the Kremlin, and I did probably not do a whole lot of damage towards the Yamato, and also Yamato, kind of a mediocre, but definitely the Minotaur, I paid the price and I finished the destroyer. What I'm trying to say, guys, and this is kind of important, of all ships you as a battleship you face, you have to only think 2 ships. What do you mean? I explain you what I mean. Armor layout. There are literally only 2 ships, cruisers, in this game. You have to kind of be careful. Or probably 3: Stalingrad, Petropavlovsk, and Alaska. What I mean that they have the most hard-hitting AP guns in the entire game. They can blap you for days. And guys, the truth is, the AP are absolutely brutal strong. They will pain you and do significant damage. And if the captain, I'm talking about the Petropavlov's captain, knows what he's doing, he will receive very little in return. And don't think for a second that the armor will not be very good against HE spammer. Where's the British light cruisers? Oh man, oh man, oh man. And there's very little, and there's something else I kind of forgot, and Flamu mentioned about this. This is extremely low range. I'm talking about how much side you have on the. It's so deep in the water. I do believe the gear range, the tier 10 destroyer, has higher hull than this one. It's extremely hard to do any kind of damage. You are one hell of a good cruiser, extremely tanky, extremely hard to deal with if that ship is bow on. Sure, when it's her side, yes, you can blap with any other cruisers. On the other hand, when you are kiting away and he's charging, and something else I kind of forgot. Guys, seriously, it's almost like Alaska on steroids. You reload way faster than Alaska. Alaska's, it's a tier 9, I do compare her, but the AP of Alaska, it's not from this earth strong. It's crazy strong, and probably the strongest thing about the Alaska, it's so damn tight. The tight of the shells are so damn close. That's the reason you can blap cruisers left and right. It's because how tight and how the penetration value. But this thing, it has even better pen. It has pen from no other ship. And of course, her main weakness actually are the range. Only 18.4 kilometers range, but it's so damn flat and it's so brutal strong. Sure, you can have 14% put your enemy on fire and the maximum damage is 3000, but why bother with HE when you have 6350 AP damage, and you will most likely penetrate all the cruisers from every single angle, and it's easy, very easy to aim, very easy to hit anything at even at a max range. And guys, I cannot see any weakness whatsoever about this ship. It has great concealment. I'm not talking about the Zao's concealment or any other most concealment ships in the game, but not bad either. 11.7. Yes, it's not the greatest, but Alexander Nevsky, it's way bigger and taller, and I do believe it has 12.7 or close to 13 kilometers in concealment, and this thing has the concealment of 11.7 kilometers with the concealment and the module and stuff like that. And I can also talk about the equipment. This is my build for this ship, aiming, and of course everything about the damage control, because most likely you will stay bow on. And over here I do not recommend to put a range. Sure, in some regards you can improve that, but the truth thing about Petropavlos, closer you are, better penetration and better accuracy, and the other way around. When you're at maximum range, the dispersion, it's not so damn great. Overall, guys, I do believe this is one of the most ultimate cruiser killer and cruiser support ship. Her A, it's fantastic. Her radar, it's fantastic. Her armor, it's fantastic. The only thing I kind of feel that she is in disappointment, it's her maneuverability, which is only 48, and that it's whopping 990 meters. So you don't want to stay too close to island. You have very hard to disengage. Her speed, it's alright-ish, nothing crazy, but guys, it's in many ways improved Moskva by far. Her guns, it's unreal strong, and her AA, it beats actually Stalingrad, and he beats even most of US cruisers in AA department, and that it's long range AA. So do I recommend this ship? Hell yeah. It's by far one of the strongest cruiser if you play correctly. Don't force yourself to make a turn. This is not Alaska. This is not Aegir. No. This is much sluggier. You for the consumable guys, you may argue you can go for AA defense and then you're pretty much safe. But there will be a time when the CV problem is not the smartest to attack you. If you build with this, if you only put BFT, oh my lord, I do believe her AA will reach 100. So yeah, it will beat the Hindenburg in AA department if you build everything with her. So yeah, ultimate support fleet escort AA cruiser, and man, she looks gorgeous. She looks extremely potent, strong. You may argue the only thing lacks her torpedo, But otherwise she will be way too powerful with the stupid torpedo, because she wants to face, you know, there's very little damage and very yes, the torpedo are a threat, but otherwise, guys, this ship does not fear anything. Big battleship or any other cruiser, it's just food for her. I do enjoy her. She reminds me very much of Alaska, but not that much maneuverable as Alaska. And Alaska's radar, it's by far superior. You have a longer time, but the difference between, and here's kind of a good part about this ship, 11.7 kilometers. You got spotted, just suddenly there must be a destroyer. You pop the radar, and your team can definitely deal up with that destroyer. The Alaska cannot do that. The Alaska cannot do that. She's more like a super cruiser, but guys, this is most tankiest, most stronger in armor. Well, all cruisers in the entire game, and yeah, I believe it's close to too strong. Because guys, there are very few ships that can deal with her. Sure, you may argue that torpedoes and destroyer could be an option because it has a huge damn turning radius. However, who's that fool to just go and strike a radar cruiser? You know, you don't want to be near a Soviet radar cruiser if you're a destroyer. You may have lucky if you know that the radar has been used, and then you have shall I say an opportunity to go and strike that Soviet cruiser. But otherwise, in normal cases, even though if you play Holland or what the hell you're playing, you have to be careful, because you know, you have to strike her in her radar range, and it's always a threat, always a reason that you might be a radar and you're kind of hard to disengage, because those railguns will hit you every single time, and that is her strength. Her accuracy, it's not from this earth. The penetration and everything else, it's absolutely murdered strong. So yeah. And guys, she's a crazy strong versus any AP or HE spammer if she is playing correct and right angle. That's all about right angle. If you do big mistake, you have to disengage, you're screwed. You are a huge damn problem. So yeah, the ultimate cruiser or cruiser killer or support for any battleship in AA department and radar department. And the truth is, guys, she definitely fulfilled the role of a cruiser, a very strong one. What else? She has very few weakness. You may argue that her weakness is the main battery reload in 11.4 kilometers. 11.4 seconds. Yes, you're not a DPM monster, but you reload way faster than Aegir and the Alaska. Well, I put those two ships because both of them, they have crazy strong APHE, and they are very strong to deal with any other kind of cruisers or battleships, those super cruisers. Sure, you don't have the HP pool of a super cruiser, but you can tank easily 2, even hell 3 million potential damage. No problem whatsoever. Even if the damn Yamato's aiming at you, you will bounce the Yamato's shells. This is how strong this ship is. If you have the right angle, of course. So guys, let me know in the comment below what you think about. I will make a special AA video about all tier 10 cruisers, and I will let you know which are the strongest. Hint, it is the Worcester and Alexander Nevsky, which in my honest opinion, those two cruisers have the best AA in this game. Especially if you build up with them. Who would that guess? Worcester, everybody knew that Worcester's AA, it's not a joke. But Alexander Nevsky, crazy strong. He will even beat the Des Moines and Hindenburg. Not in mid-short, but in long range, yes. So guys, thanks guys for watching, and always captains fair seas, and goodbye.